Boom, what it do though, collective? What it do, tribe? What it do though, divine? Making breakfast. Already starting the grits, you know what I'm saying? Like this. It's cooking too heavy. Cheap stove, man, cheap stove. I ran out of margarine. Now I'm using butter in my grits, and I don't like butter in my grits. It tastes like plastic. You know what I'm saying? But I do have some things that I'm working on over here for dinner tonight. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna put with. That's why I need my car, man. Like I can't go get things I need to really, lay down a good spread for myself. You know what I mean? Take myself on a good date to myself while I'm at home. You know what I mean? Like, man, I do a candlelight dinner to myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's simmering. Yeah, I really would give myself a candlelight dinner. Boom, thanks for the like. I already know who that is. Teresa, what's up? I already know that. What's up with you? Man, I'm making breakfast. I just got up and I did some cleaning. And I did some cleaning, you know what I mean? Boom, what it do though, Kalina? Boom, what it do though, Kalina? Kalina. Boom, what it do though, Nate Smith? Don't give up. Only what is giving up. Boom. Only what is giving up. What, I'm gonna lay down, I'm gonna die? I don't think so. Boom, I appreciate you for subbing. You might want to check out my stuff before you subscribe, because you might take it back. Don't like my stuff until you really check out my page, you know what I mean? You might take that like back too, which is all good. Boom, appreciate it. Yeah, man, I'm about to do some ribs. I got some ribs I'm about to season up. I just got done like thoroughly cleaning up, so yeah, I'm gonna make that for dinner tonight. But right now, I'm just gonna have grits and eggs for breakfast, lunch, brunch, whatever it is. All I do is when I do my ribs, man, I just use this kind of seasoning. I can't put it on there. If you know what this kind of seasoning is, you know. I usually put a little honey on it, on the ribs, and rub them down, and put this on it. That's it, and some garlic. That's it. So, yeah, I'm back today. Man, we got a snowstorm coming tomorrow. Yeah, so I can't go to work tomorrow. I want to leave tomorrow, but man, that's gonna mess up my check. You know what I mean? So it's all good. But it's a blizzard coming tomorrow, tonight actually. Yeah, it's a blizzard coming. So I guess we get prepared. I like the snow. People be talking like, because I moved from Florida up here to Massachusetts. They like, why would you move here? It's so beautiful down there. Boom, thank you for the light. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's beautiful up here in the snow. Like, go down in that heat all day, man. You get tired of being in the heat everywhere you go. You got to cut on the air conditioning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being in the house with air conditioning all day, man, that's tough. That's why my sinus is always jacked up now. I don't know why, but over the years, yeah. Yeah, so I'm just seasoning up my ribs, put them in this bowl, finish my breakfast, chit chat with everybody on here real quick, you know what I'm saying? Real quick light. That's what we say in Florida, real quick light. I don't know if they say that in other places, but yeah, more than likely. If you come from my type of community, you say that So I'm just prepping this up. Those are my ribs. So then what I'm gonna do is just, man, you know what? I'm gonna give you my secret today how to make the best ribs. I do this and people swear I cook them on the grill, but I season them like that, and I get a pot of that, like that pot over there. I'm gonna boil that, put water in and boil the water, and then I just let my ribs sit there for 15 minutes, and then I put them in the oven to cook them. Like the meat, the bone won't come off the meat. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you bite is what you're gonna chew. You know what I'm saying? And it really tastes like on the grill. I had people argue with me and was like, nah, you cooked them on the grill. Where the grill at? I ain't no damn grill. You hear what I just said? I cooked them in the oven. So yeah, I got that out of the way. Now just a little general cleaning that I have been doing since I moved in. Really, like all my cabinets there, I finally wiped them out with bleach. You know, I finally got 2 days in a row off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was tired, man. And I can't go shopping like I want to, because, man, I'm going to have some nice recipes, like things I'm going to put together, because I used to be a cook in fancy restaurants. So I like cooking Italian food. That was my specialty. You know, I worked in a few 5-star Italian restaurants. And for a melanated American being like me, man, I can cook some Italian food. I'm telling you. I can make any kind of lasagna. Beef lasagna, seafood lasagna, steak lasagna, anything. Sausage lasagna with Gouda cheese, like yo, I just go. Don't get me started. I make ossobuco. If you know what ossobuco is, I don't really like cannelloni. I can make some killer manicotti. You know what I'm saying? I can make tiramisu. You know what I'm saying? Tiramisu. I can make creme brulee, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I know how to take a beef loin. I can shave it down and cut some nice steaks off of that. You know, they cost about $600 probably now. You know, to get a nice log of tenderloin. I used to do that in restaurants. Like, man, you never let me on the saute though. You gotta be good on saute. And then like my kind of people, nah, they ain't letting you get up there. I was on saute one time and I did good, and I never got there again. So I came into moving furniture, then I got into trucking. So I've been a truck driver, 17 years now. You know what I mean? And like I can move anywhere and get a job around the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? To pick up a skill, a trade like, you know, truck driving. You know, like being in healthcare. You know what I'm saying? Like people getting laid off, I'm hearing. But one thing about it, I won't be laid off. Man, when COVID came, man, I was driving. I made a lot of money doing COVID. Driving trucks. I didn't get no PPP loan. I don't do the scam stuff. Like, I don't get food stamps from the government. Like, when I had my son, I had to do that because I wanted to get, when I first got him, I didn't have no insurance, so I needed to get him a psychological test because his mom had him on the ADHD medicine, Ritalin or whatever, and he didn't really like to take it. So I didn't really want to take him off because I was like, you know, researching. It was like, if you just take him off, it wouldn't really be good for your child. So I was a single parent at 12, and when my son was 12 years old, that's been 10 years ago. And so I went and signed up for food stamps, then you get the Medicaid, and I got approved, so I was able to take him to a psychological doctor. And then when I went there, she was like, just keep parenting. You're doing great, just keep parenting. Just keep parenting. There's nothing wrong with him, he okay. I'm like, okay, I was just wanted to double check, and that was it. So I got food stamps that came along with that. You know what I mean? And actually, I really needed them at the time, too, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? Because things changed in my life. Look what time it is. 12:21. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was the only time. But other than that, I don't take food stamps. I'm not gonna buy food stamps from nobody because, like, damn, don't your kids only need that food? Yeah, but I gotta pay a bill. Well, make your boyfriend go to work instead of sitting around smoking blunts all day. I mean, I'm not trying to knock nobody, but if you're going through that, you just, you know what I mean, you gotta grow out of that. So, I mean, I don't support buying illegal food stamps. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Cause like, I know when I was a kid, my mom did that. We went with less, but my mom really never done it. I can't say that. Not that I know of, but I know she did buy stuff for other people at times and stuff like that. But it was embarrassing for your parents to get food stamps. You know, when I was coming up, like my mom really wanted to get them back, like when we were in Florida, or like she'll play the game like she'll buy them from somebody else, and then it's like so she don't get food stamps. So like my grandfather, he wouldn't go in the grocery. If you got food stamps, he not taking you to no grocery store. You can hang that up. And we from a little small town, so like everybody had to catch rides with people. But man, if you go and spend food stamps, yeah, you ain't riding with him. He not giving you no ride. He'll probably pull off and leave you. Ooh, man, you spend food stamps. Oh no, my family grew up. We was migrant workers. You know what I mean? So we traveled the seasons picking oranges, apples, cucumbers, stuff like that from Florida to New York. Now the Spanish people do it. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want you out there. Like like right now, man, back in my, like when I was 15, 16, 17, 18, coming up, then, it was more melanated American beings, running crews and doing contracting for fruit picking. So when oranges was good in Florida, I go out there and make me $100 a day. I mean, because I know how to pick. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people come out there, you never picked oranges before for your first time. You be lucky to get one bin. Me, I could do maybe 10, you know what I'm saying? So I do like 12, because usually if I do 12 and I try to get 13, that give me a little over $100. But if I do 12, it's like $7 a bin. That's 14. That guaranteed give me $100. But it's hard as hell, you know what I mean? Like doing that. The first day, if I hadn't been out there in a while and I'm picking, you know what I'm saying? I might not pick, but maybe 7. You know what I'm saying? Then the next day, I get a little stronger. I pick 7. Then the third day, I pick 8, 9, then I go up, build my way up. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm out there every day, I'm a 12 bin man a day, what we call it. You know what I mean? I'm a hog man. You know what I'm saying? So like the crew leader, he wants to let me work with him. I work with it, like people swear we don't like know how to pick that kind of stuff, but if you learn, it's like seeing with God and nature. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? The sun will be beaming on you, man, when the clouds come through. Yo, you be like, man, look at God. You can see him like he just gave you shade. You know what I'm saying? So I've been using that to work with God all my life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, if I went out with some Spanish guys one time, and they was like, "You want to work? Pick? Yeah, I grew up doing this. Why now? I'm not working right now, so I go out here and you know what I mean, make me $80 a day or whatever, and I do that 5 times a week. That's 400. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I would go out there, and on my first day I went out with this crew, nothing but Spanish people. Even the guy driving the bus was Spanish. So he was like, you want to pick fruit? I'm like, yeah, okay. And then when I got out there, he brought me one bin. So when he brought me one bin, I'm like, why he didn't give me 2? Usually you get 2. But if you can pick, you got 3. So you can line your bins up. As you picking them off the trees, you toss it to the bin. You take it to the bin, you dump your sack in the bin. You know what I'm saying? So I want to put the bin like here, but so I can tote, and I'll pick over here. And so I pick and I go towards the bin. So when I get to finish that tree, I'm on this tree, I get close to the bin, I got less of a walk. You know what I mean? Like look, like learning that way, you put the bin ahead of you. Like if I'm picking here, I'll put the bin over there on the other side of that wall. And then there's 2 trees over there, so I got 2 rows. So anyway, I usually have 2 bins, so I can once I put one over there and I put one over there on that side. So when the goat comes down through, the guy to pick the bins up with the crane with the arm and dump it in the back of the truck, and he take it out to the trailer and lifts up and dump all the oranges on the trailer. That's when we picking juice bin. So I go out there, he give me 1. I pick it 45 minutes. Hey, Migo. 1 bin. You? 1 bin? Yeah, I need another bin. Okay, 30 minutes later, no bin. Gotta go back, Migo, my bin. Oh, okay, I'm coming. He bring me 1 bin. I'm like, watch this. 30 minutes later, I run it down. Hey, Migo, bin. What bin? Okay, another bin? Yeah, okay. Now he bring me 2 bins. Now I'm okay. Man, I ended up picking 8 that day. So we got on the bus. Migo's looking at me. You, Migo, why you work here? Can't get a job. I'm like, I don't feel like working a job right now because I could be at peace. When you're going out and picking oranges, if you want to work quick, knock off early, we call it, you can knock off early. If you don't want to go tomorrow, you don't have to go tomorrow or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you work how you want to work when you're picking fruit. You know what I'm saying? So he said, Migo, how many you how many? 8. Ooh, you 8? 8? 8. 1, 2, 3. He counted 8. Yeah, me 8. Oh no. Hey, this guy, he number 1. Him, he's 7. I'm like, yeah, 8. They asked this guy driving the bus. Yeah, yeah, Migo, 8, 8. Oh, everybody looked like you 8. Yeah. I beat everybody picking that day. And then the next day I did the same thing. I picked 9. And the guy picked 7. Migo, how many of you? 9. 9? Oh man, hey, you want food? They try to be my friend, you know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. Like it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, we don't want to do that kind of work. Excuse my science. If you know me, you know, but you don't want to do that kind of work. I mean, they think we don't want to do that kind of work, but man, in all actuality, reality, once you get out there and somebody show you how to pick fruit, cucumbers, tomatoes, bell peppers, watermelons, apples, prunes, cherries, whatever. Once you get in the system, man, you'll be good. I'd had to teach the Spanish people come over here as H2 workers. They call them HOA workers, whatever. We call them H2 workers. The horticulture, whatever contract they get with people from other countries. Usually they do it with Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So my granddad had been running a crew with his apple farm. So he's like 80 years old. I'm like, well, let me go help him out because they were trying to take over. They didn't want us out there no more. And then the daddy was the only one, and the dad and the mom was alive. They was the only ones that keeping us out there. But now they passed away. Now you can't really go back out there unless you go through the Spanish guy. Boy, he don't like me because I was able to drive the tractor with him with the forks on it and all that, like killing it. So they brought us 3 Mexican guys to our black crew. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, they didn't know how to pick. So I taught them how to pick, man. They was like, appreciate it, thank you. And now the guy, once they learned, they knew how they was good at picking, and they was making money and picking good, and we was moving. He didn't like them no more at all, period. But he gave them to us like, I don't want them because they was new pickers. We came, they was picking more than the other guys, man. In like a matter of a month, like 3 weeks rather, because we used to do 8 weeks of picking apples. You know what I mean? They wasn't bruising them. I taught them how to pick. I got off and I showed them how I do it 2 at a time. Anytime you go, you don't want to grab one. You don't want to, when you picking fruit, you don't want to be grabbing the limbs, moving out of the way. See, that's just an apple you just missed. When you did that, that was an apple you could have put in a sack. You know what I mean? You just keep doing that. Bum, 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 bum. Every time, like my grandfather taught me that because I used to be moving fast. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, damn, I picked 4 bins of pears. I mean, big bins, 18 bushels. They really huge bins. And they was like $22 a bin, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, my granddad was like, I don't know, maybe in his late 60s. I'm like, damn, how I picked 4 bins of pears, he picked 3. The next day, the same, I picked 5, he picked 3. So so I was like, man. And then the next day I picked 4, he picked 3. I'm like, how you keep picking 3? And I'm hauling tail, I should be able to double this number, I'm thinking. He's like, well, let me tell you what, grandbaby. He say, see, anytime you reach for something, you reach with purpose. You know what I'm saying? You want to reach for a pear. Every time when you pushing the limbs away and all that. And man, when he did that, I'm like, oh, okay. And I got it. I was doubling. Then they didn't like me no more. So you gotta be careful, man. You know, like picking is like with my family and stuff, it's a competition thing. It's always been there. So you know what I mean? But it's I enjoy picking. Like I can do that, like work on the farm, do all that, like all my life. I wouldn't want to do nothing else. It's really a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But they got, you know what I mean, like let the other people take it over. So when people out here getting food stamps and ain't getting no jobs, saying they can't get no jobs, there you go. That's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So when they land off, hell, you can just go catch a fruit bus out to the field. That's what we did. That's how our black communities in Florida really actually grew in Central Florida area. You know what I mean? Like from our grandparents, our ancestors being contractors, like my grandfather, his brother, and then other people you know. So they built one community. Everybody was contractors. You know what I'm saying? So, and they took that away. They did, man. You know what I'm saying? They think we don't want to work, but we'll work, but we want to get paid for, you know what I mean, for our worth. You know what I'm saying? Then the Spanish people come over here and undercut them. Now they put them in a bind, a position where they need them. Now they go right back up to wanting the same thing we want. Man, you didn't know they was gonna do you like that. You just went for the little bit real quick. And that's how people, when you sell yourself out to the devil, that's what happened for a quick little hustle. Now the Spanish people got people in the bind. They can't run them off now. So you can just send out ice all day, all you want. They ain't gonna stop them people, man. It just slowed them down from standing up on the corners. You know what I'm saying? Like in places and waiting for people to come through and give them work. The illegal people, which they not illegal. They're not illegal because hell, ain't we human beings? Like you can't tell us where we can and can't go, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like with big time layoffs right now, man, people, man, that's how we live. Traveling season, up and down from Florida to New York, in between, and states in between, not every state, but states in between on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't really live off food stamps either. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why, but I don't remember my mom like spending food stamps like until we got to New York. Sometimes she could get it back in Florida. Then they went like it was just rough, man. Then we had to go to the place where you get the government cheese from, and get food. You can go get a care package from there. You know what I mean? The food and stuff like that, and like pork in the can and stuff like that. You like, ugh, I ain't eating that. You know what I'm saying? So they always stayed in the cabinet. And then you try to cook it, it wasn't good, But my mom just didn't know what to do with it, didn't know how to cook it. Like we didn't know anything about dips and all that stuff like now. So we didn't have a lot like we have now. From when I was just a kid, I'll be 50 here in like 3 weeks next month in March. So, yeah, it was different. So we didn't spend a lot of food stamps. And then and if we was making it, people can do the same thing right now. You don't need to lean on food stamps. But come to find out, without the food stamps, man, this whole damn thing will crash. And you know what I'm saying? That's why last year was the year of the 9, like nothing is hidden. So now that came out like, oh, that's what it is. If we start taking food stamps, we gonna crash the corporates. Like real talk though. You know what I'm saying? People like to talk about the evolution and speak about all the spiritual stuff and talk all this stuff and preaching about God and Allah and all that stuff. What you gonna do about it? But he gonna do it, huh? How he gonna do it without you helping? Without you being you? How he gonna do it? He already did it. But you just gotta see it and do the work. You just can't come out here telling a bunch of damn stories. Like I'm so tired of people just the stories. I'm sick of stories. And that's all people doing is just talking. They getting paid for talking dumbass stories that ain't helping people that's in bad conditions right now. The ones we can't see that's in really bad situations right now, waiting on God. All we can do is sit around and talk and talk about praise, and we're gonna praise God. What about doing the work for God? Don't you hear it inside of you? Don't you run across the people you know you can help and you should help, and you know what I mean? But you don't want to be vulnerable because you think they're gonna screw you over and mess you over. So what? That's when God gonna do it. When they screw you over, He's gonna do it and line you back up and bring it back to you. What did He say? 10 times fold. You don't hear the confusion, man. That's why I'm not here to play no games. Period. That's why I move off of action. I don't move off just all these fairy tale stories, man. There's a lot going on here. And we got to do the work. We got to do it. We got to bail each other out. Would you think God is gonna come through the clouds? Well, hell, over here right now it's cloudy, but it might not be cloudy in Florida and Jamaica or Egypt or Syria, China, Russia. It may not be cloudy over there. So how God can come through the clouds? He got to come through each one of us. The ones that accept God. And we got to work with other individuals. We got to, you know what I'm saying, rebuild all these communities the right way, man. The angelic way, the heavenly way. Because that's what's already inside of us. We can't sit around and just wait on the hope and the prayer. When we set intention and we see something, and then that's how God works with you. Because he sees, say, oh yeah, he's going to be ready to make a move this way and that way. I can count on him. You don't have to, you know what I mean, sit up there and tell people what they want to hear. You got to show people the way in action. Just sitting here reading books and telling people the same stories for 30 years. You're going to do it another 30 years. Keep preaching the same Bible, the same Quran and stuff for the next 30 years without even helping design a new type of blueprints to help communities move forward into the future. But you want to praise God, but you ain't helping his people. Oh, let me forget. If you coming into your temple, your mosque, your churches, or your other places like that, and then they donate and help you build those up, oh, that's God then. And then you put up all this shiny stuff. Instead of coming as a group, as a collective, you know what I'm saying, and building new financial markets in your local communities to help the underprivileged people, man. Everybody know what's going on here. Them same people that's trying to leave other countries to come here, set the same system up that we, you know what I'm saying, that they got here and do it over there. They not allowing them people to. That's why they coming here. Because of somebody else things that's going on in their country. I can't find the word right now, but you get where I'm going with this. Things when it's, the unrest is in their country, when they don't have and stuff like that, it close it out so it can make America, you know what I'm saying, like prosperous in the greatest country, you know what I mean, in the world, you know what I mean, the most powerful country. To say that only what is power, only what is the greatest. Like, really, they only words, man. But when you walking with the Holy Spirit, you walking with God, then you talking and you thinking like how I'm talking and thinking things that make sense. You know what I mean? Like we got to have a new way of working with God coming up. I mean, like it's a lot of us out here speaking and talking, like and God showing us things and we allowing it to flow out of us. We don't know what we're gonna say half the time. You know what I mean? Like especially when I'm coming here. I don't know I'm gonna sit here and say the stuff that I say. I don't plan it or write it down. It just come out. I just started talking about me being a migrant worker and it came to this spiritual stuff really quick. Because that's what this galactic space all about. You know what I mean? Like we gotta do the work. We just can't sit here and then say, oh yeah, God gonna do it. And then when things fall down, you praying for the world to end and we in the last days and all that. Think about what you're saying. If you in the last days now, what if you got kids and your kids go to dying right in front of you before you do? Ain't it's gonna be so drastic? But then you turn around and say, "Oh, that's God. That's how He worked." Now you just died and got destroyed along with everything else. And then you're gonna go to Judgment Day and all that. That wouldn't be right. You know what I mean? For you to suffer, for your last suffering, like your last suffering, to see your family go before you in a horrific way, they would die. And then you got maybe you might die a day or two after them. Now you done dealt with that. Then you're gonna die after that. Think about it, man. Then you're gonna be mad, like man, God, gonna want to blame it on Him, but it ain't Him. You know it. So when you saying God gonna destroy the earth, what you think that is talking to you, man? Why would He want to do that? If He say I'm not here to kill, steal, or destroy, how the hell you gonna destroy the earth, man? Why would He want to do that? He ain't destroyed Pluto. He ain't destroyed Mars. He ain't destroyed the moon or the sun. Why He want to destroy the earth? Question everything, man. Question everything. You know what I mean? Like, even if you feel like you're gonna be a threat, feel like you're gonna be crazy and stuff like that. Oh, you can't question the word of God. It's the Bible. But damn, didn't they just rewrite the Bible? Like the new easy to read version. Oh, this new easy to read version. No, you just changed the Bible, bruh. You just changed it. Then you want to tell me, make me think that it's easy to read. When you say, and now in the easy to read version of the Bible, you say, oh, God created man and woman in the beginning. Now it skipped the part where he created Adam, and then you know what I'm saying, and then laid him down in deep sleep and took a rib from him and then formed to figure out whatever and made Eve. It skipped that whole part of a new version of the Bible. You changed it. You changed it, man. But you saying it's easy to read. See what words do for you? That's why we have to be careful of them words, man. Projections. Then we stop listening to ourselves and question the projections on our outer being. You know what I'm saying? And when we need to stay tapped into our inner being and stay confident in ourselves. Nobody can't make us walk around and think and believe the way they want us to think and believe all the time. Yeah, we have to go with the system because it's working. You know what I'm saying? If something ain't working, like you know what I mean? Like what you do. Wouldn't you just fix it? If it's not working, if my transmission not working right on my car, I gotta fix that. The pipe froze up here on the sink. They had to come in and fix that in my neighbor house. Mine did for one day, but it thawed back out. But it fixed itself. Some things can fix itself. Some things can't. You know what I mean? So, we don't have to actually sit here and worry about kicking people out of places and stuff like that. Let's make their area great again. How about let's make the planet great again. Like a true great beautiful guy, a true great beautiful planet. This planet is. This is a great host. It deal with been through a lot of things like a lot of people don't know about. Because you're too scared to take in other information that's coming from different ways right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you only think it's the devil. So fucking what if you think it's the devil? Hell, you around people like that all day, every day. You know it, like they ain't moving right. It's just something about them, like you know what I mean. They don't want to act right, but then they started throwing this stuff up in your face, like oh yeah, God, this, that, and the other. Not even on them. Hell, it could be your boss. It could be your family member. It can be your co-worker. You know what I'm saying? Like we already dealing with people that's walking around with that type of devil energy, man. So like don't you want to like kind of get to know them so that way you can learn them and then like you know what I'm saying? So when other people start coming, you learn how to work around that because that's what you have to do. In order for you to keep your job, you know your boss can be in that devil energy. What you do, you move around to figure out ways to move around and be least of a problem, so that way you can keep your job. So you know he being nasty, like that's the devil work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the devil, it's the devil. Excuse me, the South know the energy that he accept. You know what I'm saying? Some things just really is part of that team. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we have to do what we have to do, man. And pay attention to our goddamn own self. Period. And that's that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look at me. I'm always by myself. I'm lonely. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Hell yeah, I'm lonely. Nobody to talk to. My phone don't ring. You know what I mean? Like none of that stuff. So, but I just pause and I do that, and I appreciate myself, and I show gratitude to myself. You know what I'm saying? Then that's how I sit with Source Creator. Just do it like that. And I just keep doing that. And I get frustrated and things I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Like, but I ain't gonna never blame God. God, why you? It ain't him. You know what I'm saying? The trap just ahead of you. Is you tough enough to make it through it? You don't know what's going on. Remember, your thoughts are not God's thoughts. God's plan is not your plans. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be what they call obedient, and you know what I'm saying, stay the course and keep the faith. When you walk through the valley of the shadow of death and all that stuff they be saying, come on, man, it's the same thing. I sit here and do that all day, every day. Tell people what they want to hear, and man, and I can use the book and the stuff like that to mess with people too. But then there's stuff in there that you missing. You'll be like, wait a minute, hold on, I didn't see that. You be like, God dang, I crack it out right now and show you something in the Bible. You'll be like, about Moses. You'll say, man, I ain't never seen that. Yeah, I know the Bible, back to front. I done did this test to people. They swear I just like did witchcraft on them. Like, man, I ain't see that. They get worried, like, but then they make excuses. Oh, well, you know, that was the Old Testament. How the hell? That mean God changed? The source creator changed? Yeah, man, come on. He allowed, you know what I'm saying, you to have your free will. It don't even really get in the way like that. He don't have to come like the source, have to come for this one itty bitty, a human being. Man, you got other beings out there way more advanced than us. Everybody know it. What the hell? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna just step down and come here for a human? Yeah, he will. But he got a lot of other things that'll come that he's sending for that process. That's all that is. You know, I mean, like, yeah, like he here. Don't get it twisted. Hell yeah, he here. Man, if God came to one of y'all right now, you wouldn't even believe it. Because he'll come with too much love and too much unconditional love and be so caring and loving and talking so good, you'll think he's soft. Hell yeah, you'll think he's soft. That's why he ain't gonna just come to everybody like that. You really would. Because it's like with me, I'm coming, I'm talking to people. They ain't gonna slow down and wait to listen to me, nothing I got to say. And I try to go around and deal with people. They don't see nothing, this stuff on me, what I care. So just imagine that. And then like if y'all get it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come and show people like how God moving. And then like, man, look at God, they're going this way and it's different than what they doing and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? They don't feel some type of way because they know it. They don't try to stick to the games. You know what I'm saying? And so like everybody, like with me, I don't have tests from Creator. He don't send me through tests. It's just levels. You know what I'm saying, that I had to walk through. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know, but it's more like preparation. Like, oh, then I hit a certain point, then like I've been prepared. Okay, he can handle that. So it's not like it's a test because he don't play games like that. He's gonna make sure you ready and you can handle what's coming, man. Cause like he don't want to line you the wrong way. And then like you think you ready, but then when you get there, you really not fucking ready. Then your confidence gonna go on. So now the little work that he allowed to, you know what I mean, all this angelic support, all this divine support, your ancestors and all that to work with to get you to this point, then you crash all the way out. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you don't want that for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. There's a lot going on here, man. A lot. Like I have to show up here. Like I didn't want to go grab this stuff, bring it down, and do this right here, man. I'm trying to eat. I'm eating just grits and eggs. No meat. My mom was here. She nasty. If she was here, she'd be like, ain't no meat? What you mean? Man, I'm just having a quick breakfast. No, I don't have meat. Like, I gotta go run to the store. I gotta go get some meat for this. Nah. I'm gonna walk to the store, go get some barbecue sauce, because my car ain't here yet. But, yeah, so, like with me, I see how I wait on my car. I've been waiting for a long time, man. Snowstorm coming, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna knock off a day of my work now, but you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just gotta wait. And that's what people don't like to do. They don't like to wait. Hell, I've been waiting on my car since October. And here it is, February going into March. So it was that was the whole October, November, December, January, and now February. It's gonna be 5 freaking months. I done paid for this car and I still ain't got it here yet. And I got an insurance payment coming up. That's $300 and something that I gotta pay by Monday. I called the insurance company and I said, hey, can you like pause my insurance or whatever? No, you gotta still keep making the payments for a car that's in the shop. And I just got this insurance. Like when I'm hungry, grits and eggs never steer me wrong. It's really actually my favorite meal. Yeah. So that's what this channel all about, man. Helping create new financial markets in our local communities. And that's starting here and just going around the world. Like we gotta govern ourselves. Each community should be able to govern each community. The system already in place. The law is really already in place. Things changing, man. Some people don't see how God coming. So one thing about it, taking a journey like this, like with me, it was totally different with me. I didn't know nothing about other beings or none of that crap. And I know I've had, protection round up there, hell yeah, like big time. And like going through that, when it showed up, because stuff was like trying to come for me. Like unworldly stuff, like literally, man. Hell yeah. And then that's when the divine started showing up. I'm like, oh, that's what the divine is. Hell yeah, that's us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can talk about it. Why I ain't? If I don't talk about it and speak the truth, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what I've seen and heard and experienced, man, I can't unsee it or unhear it. So I just stay on the motherfucking gas pedal, man. That's what I do. Like I try to reach out to people like nobody don't know what I know. They want to look at me crazy, but really, a lot of people just down to be getting jealous because they don't experience what I experienced. But I had heavy protection. Like, boy, you'll probably be scared and question yourself, doubt yourself. You'll be fucking scared, man. I mean, like I was at points and at times, but I kind of knew what was going on. And I can speak about it. Ain't nothing nobody can do about it. Because time's coming, things changing, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High positioning. And they can't run and do nothing much no more. Like all my life, I've been working hard. Body beat up, shoulder, back, neck, every damn thing. People motherfuckers I see me working out. My little body, I'm like, yeah, I need to put something on this frame, but hell, before I know it, I'm out here working hard like on this truck. Like I barely got time to do anything. And it's been like that all my life. So, like my shoulder, listen. It hurt to do that. You probably hear the cracking and stuff. I can make it louder, but the way I got the phone position, I can make it louder where you can hear it. I fell off the bike and broke that. And I hadn't been to the doctor yet. So I healed, you know what I'm saying? Pretty quick from that injury. God did that. I can tell, man, listen. So, yeah, I go through stuff. So it's hard for me. Like, let me see me going to lift weights. I can't really do push-ups right now. Heck no, like my shoulder. So I think about the summertime. Once I get my doctor, hopefully when I get my car, I get me a primary doctor. And I get back and forth. And I get this checked out. I know I'm gonna need surgery on this because it's like deformed in there, like really is. It's bad, man. You'll see me on my old videos, man, like sitting in Indiana at the picnic table feeding my chickens. And when I hurt my shoulder, first dude tried to pull him off the forklift, and I was like this with my foot on the brake while he was snatching on me. One foot on the ground, one foot on the forklift, and the forklift was moving forward. And he was snatching on me, hurt my shoulder and my hip. And my hip still messed up from that injury. And then they put a warrant out for my arrest to take me to jail. Saying I battered this dude. When this dude almost freaking killed me on the forklift, man. Man, I'm about to eat all of this. I'm not even about to play with it. So yeah. So yeah, you know, people, you know, like my family, everybody, you know, they want to call me crazy because you say you see UFOs and stuff like that. Hell yeah. But you think I'm gonna sit here and say no? And I know what's going on. You better get ready. That's all I can say. I mean, like people seeing them and showing this stuff on social media and stuff, and people still don't want to be like, man, they here, bro. So you know what I mean? That's like my protection now, and it's like big, it's heavy. So a lot of people not gonna get me. You gonna think I'm crazy. Hell, I'm gonna look crazy. Hell yeah, I get crazy on you and go psycho on you. Yeah, anybody can do that. So, but things I've experienced, hell yeah, you'll run quick. I've been around somebody seen some shit and like, boom, gone. What you running for? They want you, they gonna get you. Man, you got like, I'll tell you a story. It's just stuff that came, I say stuff. It's feminine energy. Came and it knew me. And it started talking, you know what I mean, saying some things. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I'm like, wait a minute, how does this work like this? Like what? I'm like, and then what it was telling me, I'm like, huh? Like, man, like in a way, like stuff I never heard, never even heard nobody experience, and it just knew me. And it was coming in, you know what I mean, like communicating with me. Man, next thing you know, I went to go get somebody. Like, here it is, listen to this. Man, next thing you know, this this person was like, or whatever this was, something else, but it was going through. This person was came in and was talking through them, and then next thing you know, it said, you know, it was balancing the both of the energies, and I'm like, what the hell? And then next thing you know, the person said, they sent a lot of angels for you. They sent a lot of angels for you right now. They sent a lot of angels. And I'm like, what? So I one looked out. Oh shit! What? Woo! Did like this, like, oh man, what the hell? I got worried. I ain't gonna lie, I got scared. It was too much stuff, like right there, like you can't see it. You just know it's, man. I went and got my sister, my mom, husband. I said, hey man, can you come out, man? Look at this. I told my niece first, I ain't coming out there because you think I'm crazy. I'm like, now I can show you. I'm talking about like it was 60 deep. Like literally, like I was like counting them, and like I got up close around like 40, and then I'm like, it's well over 60. But I just say like 60. Man, and I went and got my mom, husband. I'm like, man, come look at this. He came out, his eyes got this big. He was like, I said, hey man, is that an airplane? No. Is that a helicopter? No. Is that a satellite, bro, a drone? No. I don't know, man, what that is, man. Like, well, I said, turn around and look. He looked, he stopped, and I said, you see that how it's blinking over there, right there, like that? Look how that's blinking, bro. He's like, yeah, I see that. I said, you ever seen something blink like that? No. I said, it's close, ain't it? Yeah. I said, it seems like, man, like super duper close, like a lot of that shit. Uh-huh. Then something get wrong, they'll be back and forth around my sector, my area. You better not come fuck with me. And I was saying like that because like this other stuff, man, like man, I seen a lot. And then like dealing with stuff like that, and then you trying to talk to people about this kind of stuff, they gonna think you crazy. I don't give a fuck. Think whatever you want to think. That's why I said today energy and they energy. And when they in itself no energy, because I can balance both. And then be back to like being a great unconditional loving person. But right then, like when it comes to that, like I'm tired of that, man. Like I got so much going on, man. Like it's hard to hold my goddamn head up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep going, like, you know what I mean? Because you want to hold it down, like too much pressure on you, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you get emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you don't have nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody don't get this. They're not gonna get it. And then some people come in like they get it, and then they really don't. Then you know they sent in imposters just that quick. Then you like, damn, man, I got you like you ran a whole bunch of fucking zombies in the zombie movie. Literally, like everywhere you go, I can't go to McDonald's and order nothing without having a problem. That's hard, man. I can't even call to make my they email me from my insurance company. The lady made it like a problem, trying to make a problem with me. I'm like, God, dog. So I didn't talk to her. So I then now call back with somebody else, and they barely want to help me. They in a whole other country, and how they know our laws about insurance and everything over here, and then don't want to talk to you, like you know what I'm saying? Because the way I sound, like man, like you got to deal with all that. I know other people, we go through it too. You go through it too, but I'm talking about like every day I got a piece of like that coin there, go right there. Yeah, you go through it every day, man. Can't even eat right with teeth. Need to get that fixed. Family rather sit around and talk about your dinner situation. They try to change and make you feel bad. Man, this warfare. I need these battle wounds. What the hell are you talking about? These stripes, man. Like how I look now. Like I'm just getting my weight back up. This shirt used to be tight. Look. You know what I'm saying? Like it's small now. It used to be a tight shirt. You know what I'm saying? I bought this from Treasure Island in Florida years ago. Maybe about 4 years ago. I bought this from Treasure Island in Florida. That's it's St. Pete Beach we call it. I bought this from there, and it was used to be tight. Now I'm just starting to feel it back out. These pants right here, I didn't used to need a belt for these, but I like it though. Cause like this right here is up here. You know what I'm saying? You see all this right here is up here. You know what I'm saying? This way Creator made me. So I'm thankful and it's blissful to be just a human damn being. And I can do everything, you know, in good physical health. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they wish they can get up and just walk or use two arms or use an arm and a hand to hold this. Some people ain't got but one arm. They've been like that all their life. They've been dying one another arm to do this, to be able to hold a plate and eat. But we, like, some of y'all, like, take that little stuff for granted. I don't. Like, you don't think about that. Yeah, I remember eating this food, instead of sitting there feeling like, look at God. Like, if I take one hand away, and I try to eat, look what I gotta do. I can't sit this down. I can't do this and move this. You know what I'm saying? Because the pot was in the way. I would do this. And try to eat like that. If you lost your right arm right now, your whole life would change. I remember I got punched in the eye. Had a black eye swollen shut. A black eye swollen shut. Excuse me. Swollen shut, purple and green. Closed all the way shut. And man, when I had to use this one eye for maybe like a month, man, that was hard. Like I started getting headaches and then my eye would hurt from using this one eye too much because I had a patch over this one because to keep the sunlight out. Man, my one eye that I had to get trained to, that shit started hurting. Like my eyeball, my muscles, and everything in my eye started hurting. See? I use another thumb and do that. I see a guy, a young man, he got a YouTube channel and he's paralyzed from neck down. He lays in the bed and play Call of Duty with a thing. He moves around with his mouth and stuff to play. He's pretty good at it. And I'm like, damn. Wow. And his family and stuff really support him and take care of him too, man. Cause he clean cut, nice looking gentleman, you know what I mean? He got his little tattoos and stuff. Sometimes he have his arms sitting up like this while he playing so you can see his tattoos and like just different positions. Like he be in that main position. But man, like, yeah, he on YouTube, but after a while, like once they go off, like he just gotta sit like lay there and trap in the body, man. And some days, I know he tired of that. Like you just trapped in the whole body, dog. Like, damn. The things we take for granted, though, bro. Like, it's just if I was in that place, I would be like, oh my goodness, like I can feel that because it's like I'm there with him. You know what I mean? That's what make people empathetic. Like we can feel that. Boom. You know what I'm talking about, collective. Boom. You know what I'm talking about, tribe. That's why divine be maneuvering with the Most High and all that. That's what all that is. Everything's like, yo, that stuff here, man. I didn't just wake up and just started. I saw a couple things and want to start doing this. They ain't what it happened with me. They started coming and doing stuff. Matter of fact, hold on, I'm gonna show you something. 1 minute. I said I was gonna show this once before, right? I said that. You see my recycling stuff over there. I'm just holding on to it. I need to take it to the garage, but I be busy moving around, man. That's how serious I be about everything. I care about every damn thing. But if you mess with me, yeah, we got a problem. For that moment, then the next day, I'm like, hey, man, we cool though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all something. Okay, here it go. So, let me show you how stuff like come in on you. So, right, my cousin called me up and she was like, check this out, y'all. She was like, yeah, you ain't heard about your family, blah 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 blah, whatever. This right here is a text messages. Hold on, wait a minute. You ain't gonna be able to read them that way. I gotta do it this way. Check this out. My family think this is me. Hey Sheldon, you speak you Hey Sheldon, why are you speaking on me like that? Oh, hold on. Hey Sheldon, man, why you speaking on me like that? Who the fuck you supposed to be, nigga? Yeah, I added everybody. I don't give a fuck about you, your son, your wife. Fuck you, man. You speaking. Wait a minute. Uh, Wait a minute. You speaking on my family and shit, man. Put your money up where you been lying for years on my name. Uh, this phone don't want to work right. But anyway, all the way down here, they got so bad. This is my auntie son right here. This is my mama's sister's son. This is my the guy they say is his dad. And they sent this picture in the collage, and I'm like, and then like it says a lot of other stuff, this personal stuff is in here about my family, and my whole family think it's me. And then especially with this picture being sent, they saying like, oh, this his real dad. That's what the picture's saying. In which he do look like this guy. And I didn't do this. I didn't send this to them. So everybody in my family mad because I said this about my son and I talk shit about my uncle. They say this is me. This is not my phone number. That's in the damn the group. This is not my phone number. And then and then the way this going, like like I didn't write this. I didn't write this. But my whole family saying that I wrote this stuff right here. And they say I did all this. They say I did all of that. Look, check this out, right? I'm gonna show this 100 times on here. That shit ain't me, man. Like I tell people stuff to their face. I ain't gotta go around and do all of that. So now my whole family mad at me because my uncle in here was talking stuff about my mom, telling her to go suck, whatever and stuff like that. I don't know what was happening. This was months later this was like 4-5 months later after this happened. My cousin sent me screenshots that my sister sent her. And so now my aunt and her sons going around saying they gonna knock me out when they see me and all that stuff. They think it's me. I told them, I said, them warrior angels, y'all better stop playing with me. Like I didn't even know that was even going on. But now everybody just know it's me. And then I talked to my aunt the other day. Oh, my text message on here. I've been going through with her something about, with my son, right? So she said, I know that wasn't you, but in the same breath, she said, you made them change their phone number and everything. Man, you made them change their number and all, but damn, didn't you just say that you know that wasn't me? You know I don't do stuff like that, but in the same breath say, you made them change their phone numbers and everything. And my uncle, he had his numbers for that same number for over 20 years, man. And I been was gonna show this, and I show it again, like, yeah, they saying that's me. And I'm like, hey man, I said they was in the family group chat. So I'm like, somebody from the group chat got to text my number to add me to the group chat so I can respond in that way. I wasn't even in the group chat thing, man. And everybody know this, but they still saying, nah, he did some kind of way. And I'm like, man, how? Like they didn't even think to look at the number because they just knew it was me. Then when I was talking to my cousin, I said, cuz, look at the number on there. That's not my phone number. She said, I know it wasn't, but she lying, playing games too, trying to get information. I know it wasn't your number. I tried to tell them that, but you just lied. You trying to question me and ask me, was that me? Then I'm giving you proof instead of her saying like, damn, cuz, you know what? You showed right. That ain't your number. That's a 954 area code. Your area code 863 such your number. And then so now as the days go by, she started telling me she's starting to talk back to me and be friendly back with me because they think I'm crazy. And when I tell them like, yo, with my support, how I be showing up, that's how the fuck they do. Show up like that, man. And the whole text message over there. That's why I want to be like, yo, man, like, yeah, who you think that is? In the physical, man. This older phone that I had. I was doing bad, cheap phone, man. But they made this phone powerful. Now I said I accidentally dropped it or something. But Like, but this is not me, man. Like when I'm telling you about the angelic support, yo, I ain't got a front. Warrior angels, man, that's who came here talking like this, and they can't even pinpoint and say it's me, but it sound like me. All this, and it's way more than my cousin only sent me this little bit of stuff on the screenshot. All the way down to, I don't even know how to do this. I don't even know this dude's name right here on Facebook, this guy. But that's my cousin right here. I didn't do this. I did not do this right here, man. That is not me doing that. When I'm telling you about that warrior support, that's how they come. That's who talking to here. That ain't me. But my family think it's me. Now my cousin, they want to do something to me. I'm like, what you gonna do? I went boom, 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 knocking on their door. Nobody don't answer. What's up? Like, man, I ain't got time for that. Win, lose, or draw with me. What it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna hear me out. If you want to take it as win, lose, or draw, what's up? Whichever way you want to go with it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's how, you know what I mean, my angelic support show up like that in the physical. When I seen it, I said, ooh, boy, they done ramped it up. That's why I can talk what I talk on here. And I show you. I don't just sit here and talk about it. That is not me, though. I didn't even know that was going on with my family and stuff. Now, you slide to this galactic space, I just showed you some truth. Dropped a bomb on you just now. Gave you some true bliss. Show you like, yo, when I say I am who I am, what I'm talking about, I just showed you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That ain't me. I don't do petty stuff like that. I don't even know how to take a picture of somebody's stuff on Facebook and make a collage. I don't know how to do that. I think that's what they call it. I don't even know how to do that. I never done that before. I'm eating some cereal now. Got some old oat milk. So I'm gonna switch back to my own milk. I don't like that oat milk. But I just grabbed it. I don't think they had the kind that I liked it. So I got this one. And I need to go to a certain grocery store. I found the kind that I really like. The kind of almond milk. I like the sweet kind. And man, like me, I try to eat healthy and pay attention to myself, which I do. I'm in pretty decent shape, you know what I'm saying? I can use some exercise and a workout. Yeah, but like I'm still beat up from just working out like all my life, working hard, and my injuries that I suffered, like my back, my neck, my shoulder now. So I open it. I need to change my drawers around, but yeah, that's how they come. And then you try to explain that and show that to people, they just know you crazy, but they won't give you a time of day to slow down to let you know what I'm saying, show them instead of just talking about it. Like I don't sit around and talk about this stuff. I show you. It's like why? Why I'm gonna be scared about the celestial, man? They'll pull up in a minute. Man, it'll prove that, like, man, I went through that for like over a year, like big time, like all the time, like around, like, and I didn't know what was going on. I was scared. Sometimes, like, I really get scared and get worried. Like, man, the stuff I done seen, like, I'm telling you, like, you'll be scared, man, if you don't know what's going on. You'll be scared as hell, man. Because it's a lot. Like, when I'm telling you a lot, I'm talking about a lot of that shit. Not like there was no one incident. Hell no. To prove, like, nah, we here to support you. Like, nah. Ain't nothing gonna touch you. Nothing can happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, been through a lot, man, with this stuff. You know, and it hurt. It hurt because you don't like by myself a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't connect with many people. You know what I mean? Everybody, everything turn on me, even down to my son. He just constantly do the same thing. And I be showing unconditional love and be forgetting, and still try to help them when they in need of help. Then they'll gang up on me, and then they'll work together, and then like, what the fuck did I just waste all my goddamn energy and time for trying to help somebody do something? Then you fuck around, you play with me like that, man. That shit hurt, dog. Like, I got a heart, I got a mind, brain, everything, like every goddamn body else too. That shit hurt bad, man. So that's why it's better for me to be by my damn self and detached from, you know what I'm saying, other people, like, you know what I'm saying? But hell, ain't nobody coming in either. Got people that can come in and work with me. Shit, they won't. They won't. And people know this shit spiritually. You motherfuckers know spiritually too, man. It's pissing me the fuck off too. Cause people spiritually can see me and all this type of shit. Y'all don't do the goddamn thing, man. Just sit around and just want to talk and come up on this motherfucker and then act like y'all just goddamn gonna be some kind of content creator and all that shit. Then when I'm calling tribe, what's up, nigga? What the fuck? I'm just sitting here just talking, just playing, nigga? Hell no. I'm telling you, I know it's people like, yo, it's like right here, y'all be watching, looking too, man. Y'all don't do nothing, man. Nothing. That's why I can tell what energy that y'all be moving in, cause like I'm like, damn, like, yo, it's time, like, ain't no way you, man, you see me, you know, you let me know. Oh man, y'all got some weird shit going on. They know who I'm talking to. Excuse me, y'all. I just have to. Like, goddamn, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, God gonna do it, but you gotta send somebody else. You gotta sit around and wait on it. And then he be trying to line people to line with you, but then they get jealous, man, because your rank, you know what I'm saying? Like when you see it, they can see you in the physical, they have all these goddamn gifts and everything, but then they stay over there on the other side, man. And they keep pulling back, and then God keep nudging them like, hey man, like, damn, you don't hear the man talking to you? Like, but they think they hearing something else and all that, but they don't be wanting to give up their position. What they think they have a position. Because you know what I'm saying, some people can read the energies, the ethers and all this stuff like that. They know who I'm talking to. You can do all this, man, but you come to me and say nothing. And I come to you and I break bread, I do all kind of shit, man. Whatever I can do. I listen, I support, all that. But I'm tired of the goddamn talking, man. But then you gotta slow down and let God go. Man, this how you doing? Like how I came and cleaned up, whatever. Like how I'm sitting here talking, oh, he here. Hell yeah, he here, creator here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm working with that in a whole nother, like a lot more than just one way, a whole lot of ways. Like what I just showed you. That's my angelic support, man. That's why I be talking like that, like stuff like that showing up in your life. You like, I didn't write that. And it sound like you. How the hell that shit went out to my mama, 10 brothers and sisters, all them in the group chat only. How I go all out to them in the group chat, and then I don't know nothing about it. And it's talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, them warrior angels, man. I already know that. Them warrior angels, man. Got just different devices. Yo, that stuff hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff can see you in the spirit. I'm talking about regular human beings, real people can see you in the spirit. However they goddamn do this stuff, they can see you and then don't even like, you know what I'm saying? Man, I don't even want to dive into that. That shit just pissing me off, though. Because of that, I got to deal with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do that. Now I got to be an enemy and be in battle mode with somebody else for some shit I don't even know nothing about. I know it now because my cousin, that's a screenshot she sent me. She said, oh, that's nothing. She said it's way more than that. I'm like, it's more than that? She's like, yes. It's so much, like, I can't send it to y'all. I'm like, damn. Like, it's bad, like, whatever. I don't know. She just sent me some things. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's not me. That's not me in a group chat. Like I'm way in the damn Indiana going through it over there. But since they want to, when you talk about me and speak upon my name the wrong way, now I know like boom. Now you see us over here. We in the physical, like right here, right now. Like yeah, man. Like yo, like um. So I go through a lot of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I know that's my support. And that was gonna show you. Say, man, I seen a lot of crazy stuff in my. Look, I'll show you. This phone's just slow. Like I don't have to come here to try to, you know what I'm saying, be no damn famous and fuck that shit. I'm not no famous ass nigga. I'm not trying to be famous. Hell no. I'm just feeling that vibe. They like, I get frustrated. Yeah, I'm frustrated today. Like I'm allowed to be. Why not? Hell, anybody else would. Like I didn't write this, man. I did not do this. Yeah, nigga, you was cheating on your wife, man. Everybody know. Nigga, stop capping like you been doing your whole life. My uncle, he do all of them. My mom and them, all of them. They basically about the same way. You still ain't answer my call. I wonder why. The really, you know, P A, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I had been calling, oh, this sound like me. Um, like you speaking on my family and shit, man. Put your money up. You been lying for years on my name, and today you finna find out about me. Like that sound like me, but that is not me, man. I can't find the part on there. Like you know what I'm saying, like um. And that's when the way the text is going, the way it's talking, man, them my warrior angels, boy, they hot. Boy, the mother God, like, boy, she'll come like that. Heck yeah. But my whole family, they say that's me. And my cousin had to send me the screenshot. But you can't tell them that it's not me. Still to this day. My neighbor. Yeah, so man, I don't have to come here to front. I'm about to go back and lay down on this blow up bed. After I wash these few dishes, come back, start my ribs up. hope my truck be all right. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all watch the blizzard with me a little bit today or tomorrow or whatever. I guess tonight. Oh. That's a good dude right here. That's not the guy, but this guy channel is awesome. They're like a church or whatever. Yeah, so excuse me. I'm getting full now. Had to get my bowl of cereal. But yeah, I have to talk my little stuff sometime, man. Like, it's not even that it's trauma. It's just like pain and hurt. Like, you got nobody. And like, I'm ready to go to work and start, you know what I mean, kick things off. And like, man, once I put just a couple things in motion right now, man, I'll take off like a rocket. Guarantee anybody to come in and work with me. But I can't get not one person. I've been trying to get with just one person for years. Nobody. That's why, like, once I build what I'm building, ain't no partner. I mean, to the extent of, like, somebody want to come in, want you to put them on the same level as you. Like with me, start network up with other people that's in business and have money. And once I build the system, you just gotta be part of the system. You just can't come in because you got money, think you're gonna be right there with me, because hell no, it's spiritual. And nobody ain't coming in. Nobody, man. That's why I showed them a little couple dollars yesterday to show you, like, look, now when I start doing this, watch how many people try to run in and they're gonna want to try to act like they know and on my level and do anything to try to kiss up to me and try to network with me, think I'll fall for the okie doke. Man, I've been in the streets, man. Huh? Can't play with me like that. What I look like? Yeah, man. So, you know, that's what it is, man. In the issue, putting so real, right now, I can use a ride to the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know nobody. My neighbor, she gone. I don't like to bother her too much because she is a little kind of mean. But she can be. You know what I'm saying? When you know people like that, you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, stay away from them. That's why I said what I said. Like, when people know they're nasty, they feel like, oh, I know I can be a little nasty, you know, but it takes so much to know them people. Why did I put, oh, my. You know what I'm saying? To kind of, you know, take the, you know what I mean, that part of the dark side of a person, or the shadow side, rather, you like to say, to people to tap in. A lot of people, they want to hold this goddamn content creating stuff down like it's something like, yo, you gonna do 30 years on this motherfucker talking like that? That's fucking aggravating, bro. 30 years. I'm not gonna be on here 30 years just talking and not doing nothing, just talking. Hell no. I'm so tired of talking. That's why some beings don't even talk. That's why it's telepathic, because you get fused up watching feelings. I don't want to dive too deep in that kind of stuff. A lot of people ain't not ready for esoteric, celestial knowledge. They don't want to know about that kind of stuff. Like then, like when that's popping up with my family, and when they like, God, I heard every word they said about you and all that, you like, but he proved, he tell me like, and I didn't even know what was going on. My cousin told me that, I didn't even know. She trying to call and trying to, you know what I'm saying, get information, trying to talk to me like she friendly when she knows she not, like I'm stupid. You know, I can read you like a book. I smell it before you even got around the corner. I smell it from around the corner. But she trying to get squeeze information out of me, but didn't know she ended up really helping me. Boom, thanks for the light. What's going on, Toulouse? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, then next thing you know, it showed up like that. When people want to play, you tell us the things like, yeah, man, you know, God working this way and that way. And then people, boom, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? I like to play, man. And then they don't even know, want support. I can damn sure use some support. That ain't no friend. You must have heard me talking. Tanoosh. That's how you said Tanoosh. Kamar, something like that. Yeah, I can use the thing on support. I can use a partner, you know what I'm saying? If you tap in, you know, man. Yeah, like it gets frustrating when, you know what I'm saying, you're on a spiritual journey and you know, people can know you spiritually, but then they don't come through for you. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to that point, like it's just frustrating now. Boom, thanks for subscribing though. Like, whatever that means. I'm not the type of person to say, hey, make sure you like and subscribe. Nah, it's battle mode for me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, That's how people, that's how they do though. You know what I'm saying? People, they'll talk that talk, but they don't walk the walk. They'll walk it a little bit, then they're gonna get tired and sit down and slow down and stop. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, I stay on the gas pedal. I stay on the gas pedal. I have to. That's what I was created for. For real. I take that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I drop to show people jewels. Like, yo, I'm going to show you how real angelic support be coming. Yo, you wouldn't even know it. What if that ain't serious? And, you know, like, after 2,000 years, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you use the Bible or whatever religious practice you use to build a frame, you know what I mean, for you spiritually. But then, like, now you build up. What do you do next? Go to the next level. You have not listened to a lot of people, man. You got to really start trusting them, you know what I mean, your intuition. Use your inner guidance, your inner guidance, you know what I'm saying? Use the outer to help build your inner, your front, to do the framework. Like, I ain't gonna dive too deep into that. People there, you know, they want to come subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Don't get second method, but y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the channel all about is different for a lot of people. I know it is. But it's finding the right people when it's time for them to find. That's why I have to go off a little bit. Like, don't come around here playing, man. Like, I'm proud, like, some of y'all standing back, like, watching me, like, damn, like, it's kind of like it's gonna help, but I know it's like out of jealousy a little bit too. I done taken for a test. I done read a lot of people, a lot of different things. And then, like, when my energy come around, you can pick up on my energy. And then to be driven with me and everybody else. And then think I'm gonna fall for your game. Like you're gonna, oh man, don't play motherfucking game. Got a lot going on right now, you know what I mean? They got, the person came in, so you want some support? Yeah, I'd like some support. You know what I mean? Like, just when I ain't gonna crash out, but like, I'm just telling you like it is. It's my feelings. You know what I'm saying? These are my emotions. Yeah, I'm just healing, shit. Only most high can fully heal you when you fully, whatever that fully heal means. You get it, you know what I'm saying? If you get it, you get it. You know what I'm saying? Of course it's gonna come with some, you know what I mean, discrepancies or whatever. You know what I mean? Or whatever what people wanna call it or your trauma or whatever. Man, I've been working my trauma all my life. You gotta deal through the trauma. I can look at other people and tell they ain't be in their trauma stage too much. But it's just when I'm, you know, spiritual, when I'm allowed to just let stuff flow like that, I can tell. And let's say I could be wrong, but at the end of the day, I'm not wrong. Because even when I'm going wrong, I get lined up and go right back to moving right. If it's wrong, you know what I mean, with the divine, but that's not the way they want me to go, or not what they want me to say, or what they want me to do. But they just say, be yourself. Creator says, be yourself, man. Just be yourself. And that's what I do. Shit. Just be my goddamn self, man. That's it. I gotta come over here, I ain't gotta go grab all these expensive cameras and try to get the perfect shot. Ain't no damn women do that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I get there, I get there. But I ain't gonna just like try to make myself get there. Like that's my objective. Like, oh, this channel's gonna grow and my content I put on here, hell no, I'm sounding like everybody else then when all I'm doing is speaking about my content. That's not what my purpose is. Not to be like that. Hell no. To be a content creator. What that mean? Yep, got everything pretty much clean my bathroom. Yesterday, got to clean the cabinets out, but that's what I do. So I'm like, man, it's just a lot going on with me. I'm frustrated. I really am, because when you ain't got no help, and then, you know what I mean, like, you get information that's coming into you from certain individuals, but goddamn, they don't want to do nothing but stay back. And then because they want to know. Because they know, they already know your position, what you got with God. Then when you come in, you start communicating with them, they fucking be sitting back. They don't do nothing. But just fucking talk, dog. Like, I'm so tired of that just talking shit. That shit's aggravating, man. All the damn talking. That's all people doing is just talking. They ain't going out with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, people I see on Facebook a lot more when they say, oh, we're the indigenous people and all that stuff going around. Telling you how you can get this, do that. I'm like, well, why the hell they ain't going to communities and just going out to people doing this? Nah, they're too busy going to put a motherfucking shit on the goddamn content to be famous. That shit aggravating. You should be walking around like soldiers and everybody should be shouting, screaming this shit right now. Why the hell does this got to be on just YouTube? I mean, say on Facebook. I see more of that over there on Facebook than YouTube. I don't even be on Facebook like that. But then you want to put this up on what's it, Facebook stuff and let them keep it? How the hell? You know they keep your information for like 2 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then you put your content up there. You can't really take it with you, I don't think. I don't know however they do it. They probably pre-record it themselves, but then put it up there and share it with them for it to get out to the people. How the hell you ain't out here in these goddamn streets showing these people, printing this stuff out in these communities, helping people right away, dog. But you on content just saying this stuff. You bullshit, man. If these people know that we like these people own the rights to this land, this is native people and all that, I see them do that. What? Bro, why you ain't out in the community? Like, man, every black person be cheering, but we'll be down there going to war with these motherfuckers right about now. If we out in these communities, you know what I mean, like working with people and showing people, like, but people want to keep it a secret. They don't want nobody to know. That's what that is. And that's why they stay over there with the content, like they'll give it out. But then they'll stay back. But then they want you to join their little gang. Then, you know what I'm saying, to communicate with them so they can show you and work with you. Hell no. Why don't you take these 100,000 people over here and show these motherfuckers how they can get their shit? You ain't gonna do that. Because you too busy gatekeeping. But you're giving out information. But then at the same time, you got to be gatekeeping. If motherfuckers ain't out here like the Rodney King, when that Rodney King verdict came out, not guilty, shit on video surfacing hit. Look how the rise started, man. When that bitch say not guilty, man, everybody went the fuck off. Like that Rodney King verdict trial, it's the same type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, look at like Watts riots and all that stuff like that. Come on, bro. And you showing people like, hey, man, like, yo, we'll be like, why we ain't there getting our stuff? You just started talking about it. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Lead the people. Because if you ain't leading them, like, with that type of information, I don't know what is you doing it for? Just to be on content? To be the first one to know, oh, we the indigenous people of this land and all that, and then you got all this, you showing all the paperwork and all this stuff on social media, but then like, yo, you just fucking talking, nigga. That's what you doing. All this fucking talking. Boom, I'm out, man.